We would like to kindly welcome you here. Probably as you've seen in the agenda, we at the beginning made it separately, but when we met each other, we thought that would be great, to combine it.
How do we actually build products that can be trusted? How do we build solutions with the human, not just with the customer at the center? Before we begin, I'd like you to watch a very short film which I shot over the summer here in Warsaw. She just opened up about her views on the impact that digital revolution has had on her life. So let's have a listen.
Kontekst tego.
20 lat temu wybuchła rewolucja techniczna.
Tak.
I ten cały rozwój zrobił z ludzi dorosłych i już się starzejących idiotów. Nikt z nas, kto skończył tak jak ja 70 lat, nie będzie się uczył od wszystkiego od nowa, dlatego że nie jesteśmy w stanie. Nasz mózg już tak nie pracuje. A zmuszeni jesteśmy do tego, żeby to poznać, dlatego że wszędzie od tego wymagają. Że jakieś rachunki, że jakiś adres mailowy. Ja nie mam pojęcia w ogóle o co chodzi. Dopóki moja córka nie pójdzie ze mną do odpowiedniego urzędu i nie wymusi na urzędnikach, żeby oni mi załatwili na zaś jakby wszystkich tych spraw, no to ja jestem pogubiona.
It was just amazing to hear how honest her views were. How did it make you feel, guys? I know you were smiling, so how did it make you feel?
It happened so quickly, the revolution in technology, that even when we look at our children, then it's just such a gap between us and them. We have children that have like 5, 8 and 11 years. We are going to London for a trip, so we ask them, go on Google and just watch what are the top attractions in London. And what they did, they went on YouTube and looked for the movies. Google, it's not for them, they just want to listen. And I would go to Google just like this.
Agile or lean, and makes it so complicated. No one even touches design thinking. Forget about design thinking, right? And in its simplicity is what we've just done in this room in the 2.5, 3 minutes. We've observed, we've listened, we empathized. We came up with not our version of the story, but we used the language we inferred from the observation in order to come up with a solution. And that's what we're going to do today, by the way. So, it's in fact, what I'm going to walk you through is a very simple framework of 3 key points that you can use in your work, in your organizations, to come up with better solutions for your products. An overall framework for design thinking. It's about empathizing, it's about understanding, it's about observing, creating a point of view, then reiterating, prototyping, and I'll talk about the details of these a bit more, and then ideating and coming up with effectively with a product that you can test. A lot of people just simply listen to feedback. We collect and we amass masses of data, and we just never do anything with it. We sit on immense amounts of feedback. We ask at every touch point of customer journeys, how they feel about certain product, would they recommend it, etc., etc. We just don't act on it, and that's the key. I went into their homes. I sat with them at the dinner table across Norway, Poland here, France, Spain, UK, and Portugal. Simply welcomed myself to their lives, and from that I inferred the sort of questions I needed to ask them in the second instance. And in order to innovate, you really need to do a step change in your product offering, your service offering, and that's what's going to help it, because you're going to do it with the customer in mind. Why don't we put it to a test? So we talked about the principles, where we talked about establishing trust, authenticity. We talked about how to leverage design thinking, and there's going to be an exercise shortly for you guys to work on. Why are these people here? Because effectively these people came here to, spend time with each other. Instead, they're spending 5 minutes in a queue. How can we give that time back to them? That's how simple it is. Instead, a lot of organizations, what they do, they run studies, they figure out, they keep putting, points of sale here. They keep studying queuing systems, the time and motion study. But you know what? That's utility, right? I mean, you've seen so many of these products, right?
Yeah, well, in fact, if you're gonna put like design thinking, there are like many study cases will gonna show up. But in fact, you have to, I'm working in a bank. What we do actually is we are really like, because in fact we got that kind of problem with the queues in the branches. We went to the branches and really start to observe and see and talk with the people why they are there. Why did they come up there? What they are doing there. It's just being there with them.
And how they want to be serviced themselves. Because when I was doing a project in Poland, people told me, including my own grandmother, people just want to be heard. People go to a branch to have an interaction with a person, with a human, of the age of this lady.
Yeah, that was our finding as well.
That's fine. Let's not take that away. Let's replace it with something more effective, maybe, right? But what I'm trying to say here, this is never going to stack up. If you just come up with a halfway solution, if you just come up with another utility product, then you know what? You can make money for the next year or two. But it's not sustainable. It's not going to give you the long-term value. So it is about doing that next wave innovation where you are eliminating queues altogether, where you're leveraging 5G connectivity in order to understand through Google Maps, for example, that you're going to walk into a shop and work through ML algos, understand the sort of products you have purchased drawing on the open banking platform that you might want to purchase again. So it's about thinking in ecosystems throughout the customer journey, not just for that one specific queue. Right, so you've got now 10 minutes in each group. We're going to cut the time a little bit because we started late. And we're going to cut it to 10, and then we're going to follow up by presentation. To actually build a minimum viable product for this particular lady in the context of your organization. So you can agree among the tables which one of you is going to take the lead in terms of your organization, because not everyone's got the same product set. But thinking, and this is going to be the most challenging element, right? How can we build a product for her, whether it be something within mindfulness, or whether it be going to be something in, Baka is about what?
We are about paying for insurance. So I got
our insurance product, yeah.
Already.
Honoring the Seniors Day, we're going to build a product within your organization, one product set for her. So you get 10 minutes. Now, you've got here this is self-explanatory. So for the product, I would like you guys to come up with the need. I'd like to come up with how you're going to build how it's going to stack up in terms of the business case, and what sort of next horizon technology you're going to use for her. Here we go, 10 minutes. And we'll be here in the tables. So you've got the flip charts in the back.
Jak chcecie, tu macie też flipcharty, nie? Który możecie pisać. To tak, patrz, tak.
To sytuacja, że biznes ma do tego w ogóle
To ma być zastosowanie do tego case'u? Tak, stosowanie.
Musi dla człowieka, co najlepsze prawo.
right?
To dla ciebie.
Ale nie potrzebuję fintechowych.
Ale nie, właśnie nie. Zrobimy taki produkt.
The whole point of agile is it's time bound, right? So you only have limited time. You're not going to reinvent the world.
No to
So
jedziemy.
who goes first? We're done. We're done ideating. We created the product.
We have the idea of senior chat communicator, and this way we can be the creator of networking group.
So our idea is basically how to assist in dealing with these simple matters while cutting off the daughter assistance, which is necessary for this person but for other.
What I like about it is you said don't replace, cut her out. And that's a very
This would be
good point, because you don't want to just add to, you want to cut something out. How would you do this differently for her, for this segment?
Yes. So what is most important here is onboarding process, and our products we only focus for Ukrainians and for this group because our client support is on Ukrainians. Our brand and our service and all products. So we just build them special for this group, special for Ukrainians.
Wow, thank you guys. Thank you all, and I just really hope that we've managed to share our passion for, the human-centered design with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.